Now coming to the discovery of first plant hormone auxin. So the story goes like this. In 1881, Charles Darwin and his son Francis performed the experiments on the coleoptiles of grass Phalaris canariensis, also known as canary grass. They demonstrated the bending of grass coleoptile towards a unilateral source of light. Decapitated tip or covered with black cloth resulted in the loss of sensitivity to the light. Now again, if we replace the tip on the cut end of the coleoptile, it again caused the bending. The experiment proved that the tip of the coleoptile perceived the light and caused bending due to the differential growth on the non-illuminated side, that is the side which is dark or away from the light. Again, by covering various parts of the coleoptiles with a light impermeable opaque cap, that is the cap which is impermeable to light, Darwin discovered that the light is detected by the coleoptile tip. However, the seedling showed no sign of development towards the light if the tip was covered with opaque cap or the tip was removed. Therefore, by this experiment, Darwin concluded that the tip of the coleoptile was responsible for sensing the light and thus gave an idea that some substance must be diffused downwards from the tip of the coleoptile, which is causing it to bend towards the source of the light. Again, Boysen-Jensen in 1913 worked on Avena, that is also known as oat coleoptile. Boysen-Jensen separated the tip from the coleoptile by placing gelatin in between, which allowed only the substance to diffuse, which is responsible for the bending of the tip. As a result, seedlings responded normally towards the light, that is, they bent towards the source of the light. Hence, from the experiment, he concluded that some substance must be diffused from the tip towards the cut end of the coleoptile through gelatin and caused growth. Went again in 1928 proved that some substance is involved in the unilateral growth of the coleoptile tip, and this substance is provided by the apex or apical portion. Another scientist, 1919, removed the tip placed eccentrically, that is on the one end of the coleoptile tip. He observed bending even in the absence of the light. Went in 1928, cut the coleoptile tips and placed them in dark, putting a few tips on the agar block. The block was cut into small pieces. He then placed these blocks on the top of the coleoptile eccentrically, that is on one side of the cut end of the tip. He observed bending of the coleoptile. All the experiment was performed in darkness. This experiment demonstrated that the substance responsible for the growth is synthesized in the apical portion and is translocated downwards where it caused growth. Wendt named the substance as auxin for the first time and concluded that no growth can occur without auxins.